Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, The Chronicles, back at it again with another video. It's been one hell of a week for Call of Duty Black Ops 6. From the like to dislike ratio of the reveal trailer to all the way to today's community updates by Call of Duty. Let's talk about it. So at the time of this recording, today has officially announced that Black Ops 7 will no longer have carry forward operator skin. This was posted by Charlie Intel stating, "Breaking! Black Ops 6 content will not carry forward into Black Ops 7 anymore. Operator skins will not carry forward, only double XP and Gobblegums will." So this is part of the official blog post on Call of Duty's webpage, and it states what's changing and what. Operators, operator skins, and weapons from Black Ops 6 will no longer carry forward into Black Ops 7. Black Ops 7 needs to feel authentic to Call of Duty and its settings. That is why Black Ops 6 operator and weapon content will not carry forward into Black Ops 7. Double XP token and Gobblegums will still carry forward because we recognize your time and progression are important. This change applies only to Black Ops 7. Call of Duty Warzone is not affected, and all of your Black Ops 6 content stays usable there. I'll be honest, this is actually good news, because finally we're not seeing cartoons running around in a COD game. Like, let's be realistic. It messes up the authentic nature of what is Call of Duty. Let's be realistic here. It doesn't really suit the settings of any COD game. But then again, this is Activision we're talking about here, so I'm not surprised if they were to continue to do this nonetheless. To be honest with you guys though, when it comes to operator skins, bundle packs, and all this mumbo jumbo cartoonish bullcrap, it still did not affect the way how I play the game, nor did it have any effect towards the core gameplay overall. But it's good to see now that Call of Duty is actually listening to community feedback. Holy hell. Now, can we talk about the reveal trailer for Call of Duty Black Ops 7? This is just my personal opinion. I think the trailer didn't look that bad at all, to be honest with you. Now, before y'all raise y'all pitchforks and torches, because I know y'all about to go crazy in the comments section, I did not get paid by Activision. I'm nowhere near on that level to get paid by any publisher talking positive about what they just revealed or anything of sort. I'm just giving out my opinion that I do feel as though that the trailer did not look that bad at all whatsoever. But let me tell you guys exactly what went wrong in the reveal trailer itself. So with the reveal trailer, I feel as though is that they mostly showed off what the campaign is going to be, which is not bad. But the problem is that since some people feel as though that trailer is garbage for whatever reason, again, you know, it's entitled to their own opinion. Afterwards, they had dropped a direct, not direct footage.
Today, Junior?
Video following up after the reveal trailer has been shown off. Like, they instantly dropped the direct video, excuse me,
Today, Junior?
Got dropped. But the thing is that I feel as though is that if they would have just showed off the direct after the trailer was being shown, I think people would have gotten a different perspective on Black Ops 7 in a way where the trailer itself should not have to receive this amount of dislike, because god damn, I mean, Activision, y'all got a lot of play. Y'all got a lot of y'all play right now, bro. Like, this is honestly the most craziest thing ever that I've seen in Call of Duty history. It kind of reminds me of literally one of my most hated Call of Duty games that I ever played, and that is Infinite Warfare. And we all know how that one turned out. Personally, I think that if they would have had a better marketing where they could just talk about the campaign and then the trailer in one reveal, I think that could have a much better incentive from the community. But I mean, they did show off of the direct afterwards, but it's like, I don't think showing off the direct once you showed off the trailer afterwards is kind of like that me personally, that's not the best way to go. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest, that's typically not the best way to go. Cause the thing is that sometimes, like, the reason why I'm saying this is because sometimes people just saw the trailer, but they don't pay attention to the information afterwards once it's getting posted. So, I mean, it's a good thing that they have a direct where they give us like literally more in-depth detail as to what's going to happen in Black Ops 6 in terms of the campaign, multiplayer, zombies. I kind of wish they would have talked about the future of Warzone, believe it or not. But that's gonna be a separate video that I'm gonna talk about. But nonetheless, I just feel as though that they could have such better marketing, for the reveal. Again, this is just my personal opinion. Now, speaking of the direct, I'm not gonna lie. After watching that whole direct video, I was actually kind of intrigued as to what's gonna happen in Black Ops 7. I'm not gonna hold you. We're going back to a semi-futuristic setting. I mean, then again, the game itself is gonna take place in 2035, so put two and two together, I mean. But what I felt from that direct was giving Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 vibes. They're not bringing wall running. They're bringing wall jumping. And when I saw just bits of gameplay, it was actually looking very smooth and fluid, just like any other Black Ops game. And even from the reveal trailer, I think I saw a scene where you was holding a sniper and then you had a exo boost jump and then shot the enemy. I'm not gonna lie, they're actually ascending from boots on the ground. Which, by the way, hot take time. It's about time that we should take a break from boots on the ground and, enhance more of the movement. Hey, listen, I said it. I said what I said. We've been gone on boots on the ground since, let me think. I could think of probably at least with Call of Duty World War II. We've been boots on the ground long enough. I think it's time we should ascend in that just a little bit. So if they're adding wall jumping, wall running, jetpacks or whatever, I'll be honest. I'm all here for it because at the end of the day, it's giving me Black Ops 3 vibes. But again, this is just how I feel. Sorry. Oh, I know that statement must have pissed you off. Oh, I know it did. I know it did. It's really crazy how one could get hated on for having such interest in wanting to play a certain game. Which brings me to my next point. Is the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 hate being forced? Here's my answer to that question. Yes, but also no. Because the way how the Call of Duty community is like you got two sides of the same coin. Because on one end, you got one side that the reason why they feel as though that they should trash and hate on the franchise right now is because I'm not gonna lie, it's due to the fact because of the lies, the manipulation, the poorly monetization of the game, the lack of transparency from the devs to the community, lack of communication, not literally doing anything when it comes to the issues that one game has, Black Ops 6, by the way. And, it's just that, like, right now, that part of the community lost all its trust into the franchise, into Activision, which, by the way, come on, we don't know how Activision works at the end of the day. Like, why is that a shocker to anybody? So some of the hate is going to come with that, and they're going to go on this frenzy of a hate train to wanting to, tell people, don't get the next Call of Duty game, don't pre-order, it's going to be the same AI slap that we get each and every single year, all that. And then you got the other side where they're actually okay with the current changes that COD is making for each and every single game that they put out. As far as, the jetpack, well, not the jetpacks though, the wall jumping is concerned for Black Ops 7, the bundles that they have in the COD store, it's just that the thing with Call of Duty is that they're so much catering to the current audience of today, but still doesn't want to lose its core fan base, which brings the divided civil war that the community has been having amongst each other for so many years. And at this point, it's you got to pick and choose whether you're gonna like the game or whether you're gonna hate the next game. But what I will say is this though: if you don't like what's happening with Black Ops 7, that is perfectly fine. That is honestly fine. You have literally every right to feel as though is that you may not like this game, and that's okay. And also, if you're gonna like the next game, that's great. Go ahead and enjoy it. But at the end of the day, one person should not influence somebody to like the game or to hate the game. I would just say just play it on release, especially if you got Game Pass, to try it out. And if you're not gonna like some of the stuff that has been shown or what you play, then hey, the game is not for you. That is honestly the best way I would tell people this, is because for one, but with all the like and mostly all the hate that it's receiving right now, I just want to address a couple of things about Black Ops 7 that people fail to understand. Let's start off with the game itself and where is it going to take place. So we all know that Black Ops 7 is going to take place in 2035. You know, this is literally 10 years after the events of Black Ops 2. So I hate to break this to some of you that do not like the way the game that is going to, but it's in a futuristic setting. What are you going to expect? Like, of course, you're going to see drones, robots, wall jumping, enhanced movement, and all that stuff in a futuristic COD setting. I mean, y'all did play Black Ops 3, right? Have we not been here before? But this is the reason why I stated in this video that people were just focusing on the trailer itself, but not so much on the direct, that they don't understand, like, literally where this game is going to take place, let alone what's going to happen. But as soon as they see or hear about futuristic stuff that's going on in Call of Duty, oh, Call of Duty is dead. We're not going to play this, John. This is pathetic. We didn't ask for it. Bro, stop it. Cut it out. If you don't like that type of style of a game, that is not for you, and that's okay. At the end of the day, I'm actually disappointed with the community that they want to start this whole hate train for Black Ops 7, as if, like, bro, the game hasn't even released yet. We haven't even played a beta yet. How about play the game first and then make a judgment later on? How difficult is that? And for the love of God, I cannot for the life of me to tell y'all, stop listening to these Call of Duty rage baiters. You know exactly who they are. They were always going to tell you that the COD franchise is going downhill, that the COD franchise is dying. Black Ops 7 is not going to be a good game. Black Ops 7 is going to be the worst game in COD history. We've been here before, guys. Please. Y'all are not stupid. Well, maybe some of y'all are, but come on. Think for yourselves. Go play the game if you need to, and make a judgment, a fair judgment at that off that. If you didn't like the game after playing it, that is fine. But still, play the game. Don't listen to these COD rage baiters. I'm telling you this as a content creator. Really, that's really all what they do is put out misinformation. Do not listen to these rage baiters. And to anybody else that wants to hop on this hate train for Black Ops 7, y'all are still gonna play the game nonetheless. Like, y'all are still gonna play the game nonetheless. And don't try to convince me, oh, it's the same game every year. No, it's not, bro. No, it's not. I just said that they're ascending from boots on the ground and adding more stuff that the previous game did not have. Like, cut it out, bro. Cut it out. But like I said before even deciding on whether to not like the game or not, how about you play it? Matter of fact, play the open beta when it releases. You'll get a chance there. You'll get a chance to see how it feels. You know, I know a beta doesn't mean much because it's just giving Call of Duty the feedback that we give them to make the game better when it launches, whatever the case may be. But for the love of God, just play the open beta and make a judgment off of that and see for yourselves. That's all that I can say for that matter. Now, my very last thing that I want to address is this whole debate between Battlefield 6 versus Black Ops 7. Now, let's address something here about Battlefield 6, right? If you play Battlefield 6 open beta, right? If you play the Battlefield 6 open beta on Steam alone, the beta alone has surpassed Call of Duty's lifetime player count on Steam. I'm talking about it went over 500,000. That is literally half of what Call of Duty's lifetime player count is on Steam. Oh my God. And here's the thing. I played the beta. I really have. Yo, the beta was one of the most immersive betas I've ever played in my entire life as a gamer. But nonetheless, it was really, really impressive that just a beta alone surpassed that many amount of players on Steam compared to Call of Duty. But it's like Battlefield has brung a fresher breath air for people who are lifetime fans, especially someone like me who played Battlefield since Battlefield Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Battlefield Hardline. I played Battlefield 1 and 5. And to be honest with you, I think Battlefield 3 was one of my favorite Battlefield games of all time. Like, I'll be honest with you guys, I kind of wish the beta hadn't ended. I'm all sad now. But I'm seeing a lot of Battlefield 6 versus Black Ops 7 talk, and I'm just going to be straightforward with this. I'm going to be the most civil human being by playing both games and enjoy both games, because when I played the Battlefield 6 beta, I wanted to play more. And when I saw the reveal for Black Ops 7, and especially the direct, I want to play it. You know, it's like I could literally play both games and not have to be in this conversation of, oh, which is better, Battlefield 6 or Black Ops 7. It's what you prefer. That's the best way I can answer it. It's what you mostly prefer. If you like Battlefield 6 over Black Ops 7, that's perfectly fine. If you like Black Ops 7 over Battlefield 6, that is perfectly fine. But you got to understand something. Battlefield 6 is more of a ground-based traditional military shooter, and Black Ops 7 is more of an arcadey style, even though it's still somewhat military, futuristic setting type of shooter that is really 6v6 or 4v4 if you play ranked. You know, it's really not that much different because, well, let me not say that. It's a whole lot of difference, but it's just that it's more subjective. That's what I meant to say. It's honestly more subjective. So, you know, when we talk about Battlefield 6 versus Black Ops 7, it all comes down to preference. It's like what you prefer. Me, I love playing first-person shooter games. The first-person shooter genre has always been my go-to for a long time, other than fighting games. So, you know, I'm gonna play and most likely gonna enjoy both games because I like what I'm seeing right now. So it's okay that I could be on a camp where I can enjoy both games. I'm sorry if that breaks your heart. I'm sorry if you want to crucify me for that, but that's just how I feel about this whole discussion, Battlefield 6 and Black Ops 7. I'm gonna enjoy both games. It's just so funny to see these Call of Duty fanboys and these Battlefield fanboys going at it with each other on social media. Honestly, I find that hilarious. So let me just end off with this video by giving a conclusion. It's a good thing that Activision, let alone Call of Duty, finally give us a response, because they've been lacking on transparency, let alone communication, for a very long time. Finally, we got an answer after God knows how long. Honestly, I just wish that they could have communicated us a lot more when it comes to Black Ops 6, Modern Warfare 3, and Modern Warfare 2. But you know what? Hey, at least we got a response that we wanted to hear finally. But still, come on, COD. Come on, Activision. What we doing here, man? What we doing here? Was there a point where Activision and Call of Duty could have marketed Black Ops 7 a lot better? Yeah, obviously, to be honest with you. If they would have marketed a lot better, they would not receive this tremendous amount of unnecessary hate. Unnecessary hate that they would have gotten over the past week. Because honestly, it's been a crazy week for Black Ops 7. What am I telling you? A crazy week. But before y'all jump into this whole Black Ops 6 is going to be a failed game bandwagon or whatever, play the damn game first. And then give your judgment afterwards. Because I'm sick and tired of people always seeing a trailer, not the direct, not just the direct. They didn't even bother seeing the direct afterward. They saw a trailer, boom, a game is dead. Stop having that, literally what is called a brain rotting mentality if you're going to go about each and every single time when a new COD releases. Most of y'all are not true insiders when it comes to COD, leaks, rumors, or whatever the case may be. Cut it out. But most importantly, just enjoy gaming, bro. Like, why can't we just enjoy video games? Like, honestly, like, it's always something when it comes with, like, people want to give their initial opinion, which is fine, they're entitled to, but then try to force that same mentality onto somebody else that actually likes the game when it releases it. Stop. I know I'm rambling too much, but just stop, man. I'm sick and tired of seeing that. But then again, it's the internet, so what can you expect? But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that does it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe if you so choose to, and I'll see you on the next one. But leaving a comment down below, are you gonna pick up Black Ops 7 and are you still gonna purchase Battlefield 6? Let me know in the comment section down below, and I hope y'all have a good one. Peace.